Yo, raw raps, get off the ball sack, fall back. I'm the rowdy reeking rock in a straw hat. What you call crack? That's Orlando's rhymes. Son, I'm all that. You can ask Amanda Bynes or Keenan and Kel. I'm steaming a L, a demon from hell.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to We Are Venom. And today I have a CGC unboxing of some books that I submitted recently. Came back a lot faster than expected. CGC times are lightning fast, on moderns at least. Still have some couple of economy books that haven't made it back yet, but let's get to the unboxing. So I haven't checked the grades, and the box came a little damaged, and I think I hear fragments of plastic shaking around in it. This part was already opened, and this side was already partially opened. It seemed almost like somebody was trying to get into this, and I asked my kid, and he said it wasn't him. So that's very interesting. All right. Okay. So as these are moderns, I am hoping for mostly 9/8, except for my first Rogue. Okay. So first book here. Let's see. To the side for now. Strange Academy #1. This is a key book. Scotty Young interiors. I think this is a Roberto Ramos cover. Cover A, and we got the 9/8. Very happy about that. This book is doing extremely well, even in the current market. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, the next book is actually the book that I was most concerned about. I bought this raw at my LCS for $70, and what do we have here? A 9.2. Not bad. I'm happy to have gotten into 9s with this book. Rogue, such an awesome character, mutant X-Men character. She's definitely one of the favorites from the animated series, and you know, she's not featured prominently on the cover. I guess that's supposed to be her. But either way, she's not featured prominently on the cover, and some people don't like the cover. I think it's kind of cool. It's like a comic page cover. I've seen worse, definitely seen worse, but definitely happy on the grade, and a great book, a book that I've wanted and been hunting for a while. Okay, this next book is been a topic of a lot of discussion. It's First Tosin, cover A. It's not the 1 in 25 Torrin Clark, but it's the regular cover A. Alex Ross cover, in my opinion, better cover, but definitely not the more valuable 1 in 25. But this should have been the artwork for 1 in 25, since he's on neither of the covers for Black Panther 3. And the grade that we got is 9.8. So very happy with this grade. Very happy with this book. I bought this off the shelf at my LCS, and you know, not every book on the shelf at your LCS brand new for day of is going to be a 9.8. They're probably mostly 9.2s, 9.4s, 9.6s. So to get a 9.8 is still kind of special. Okay, and the next book is Venom number 3, the 4th printing, sketch cover. I really like this this cover. This Ryan Stegman art right here. I wouldn't call it iconic yet, but this cover will be an iconic cover. It has already been homaged a couple of times already, I believe. I know Hulk homaged it, and I think I've seen somebody else homage it also. Let's see if that's a better look there. But yeah, the first appearance of Null, first full appearance of Null. His first cameo was Thor: God of Thunder number 6, I believe, number 5 or 6, and but this is credited as his first full, and has a great Venom cover. This is the 4th print, so it's the sketch of the first print. Second print has Miles on it, and the 3rd print is the money cover for this book. It has Null on the cover, and it has a very low print run. I believe the 4th printing, this one here, also has even lower print run than the 3rd. But you know, it doesn't have Null on the cover, and it's always nice to have the characters, whoever's the first appearance, on the cover of the cover. Okay. Oh, I guess I already showed you the cover. But this is a book that I like a lot. I like the Ji Hyung Lee art. It's a Virgin, 2nd printing, 1 in 25. Luna Snow on the cover, and this is the first 9.6 of the day. Let me see. You know what? 9.6 is damn near perfect too. I mean, this book is pretty looks pretty good, but 9.6 is still near mint, so. This is another nice 9.8. It's Ghost Rider 28 in the newsstand. First cameo appearance of Midnight Suns. First appearance of Lilith, Mother of Demons. And her son, I believe, is Meat Market. And first appearance of Caretakers in this book. So Marvel with the Doctor Strange and Wanda stuff seems to be going towards the mystical route, horror route with Moon Knight, and looks like we're getting vampires. So with all these things coming, I think this book is definitely a book to have. In the 90s, these books were very highly printed. Ghost Rider was one of the most popular characters, along with Punisher, Wolverine, and Spider-Man, and the X-Men. And so his books were highly printed. So a nice way to hedge your bets against that, you know, super high print run is by getting them in the 9.8, and if you can, in the newsstand. It brings down the numbers of this particular collectible way down compared to, you know, the regular direct raw. And you know, so this is a nice way to you know, preserve, you know, your collectible, and have the, you know, more rarer version of said collectible. So 9.8 on that. Awesome. Very, very happy. Doing good. We're doing good. Okay. So Elsa Bloodstone has a sister, Lyra, I believe. So her first appearance was in Doctor Strange Bloodstone number 1. I don't have Elsa Bloodstone's first appearance, which is a really good book to have in my opinion. But you know, this is kind of what was this consolation prize. I got this from my LCS, and we got the 9.4 so far. the worst grade that we got, the lowest grade so far. Well, actually the 9.2, but I don't count the 9.2. That's a win to me, but there's I would definitely like to see the grader's notes on this because I don't see anything on this either. Maybe it's on the back. Holy cow, they must be going crazy strict with these grades because I don't know. I really don't know. I had these pressed too by Gary Kendra at Impressive Comics. Does great work. Very, very good. I definitely recommend them. Okay, my next book is another Strange Academy #1. Okay, and funny thing with these Strange Academy books, I got the 9.8 on this one, but with these Strange Academy books, I wouldn't have been upset if I had a 9.4 or 9.6 on them. I could have sworn that there was some stuff on them that I, you know, like the back, right, where it meets the front. There's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it looks like it breaks color, but it's not a crease. It just, I don't know, maybe because it's a. And it also has a bindery tear up here in the corner. So you can get, I don't know if you can see it, but up there under the 9.8, there's a bindery tear. Pretty significant one at that. And you know, since it is a printing defect, those can get 9.8. So don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the 9.8. I just don't know how I got a 9.4 in that other book. Okay, so this is another one that I knew I wasn't going to get a 9.8 on. This is Nova #1, the second printing with the blue footer, cool blue footer here. So this is the first appearance of his sister and his mother, I think. But I got it because I like the cover. I like Sam Alexander versus Dick Ryder, and I like the second printings during this time frame. I think like 2014, 2015. So we got the 9.0. We got into 9, so I'm happy about that. I knew it was definitely had its defect. You know, I wasn't expecting a 9.8 or even a 9.6 on this or a 9.4. So, but it does definitely look better after the press. I'll tell you that. So 9.0, I'll take it. What choice do I have, right? It's already done. Okay, so another book that I got, that I submitted to CGC is Deadpool Merc with him out at #7. And this is the first appearance of Lady Deadpool and I think 2 other silly Deadpool type characters. As you can see, we did get the 9.8 in this one. This is a really good book. When I first started hearing about this book, it was Jerry from CGC, Team CGC 9.8. He spoke about this. And when I heard there was a Lady Deadpool, it was like the first time I heard about it, right? And then I'm thinking like, I don't think they're going to go that route. I think that they would go the Gwenpool route if they do you know, a derivative of Deadpool, right? So, but this book has been picking up steam and is actually, well, because I have the first cover appearance of Gwenpool, and I feel like the first time she appeared, whether it's on the cover or not, should be, you know, her first appearance. So that's why I picked that book up also. But I believe this book is worth more, and by a good amount too. But nevertheless, cool cover. I forgot what movie this is wrapped around. I forgot what movie this is homaging. Let me see if maybe it's on the label. Oh, Train Spotting poster homage. That's it. So very happy with the 9.8 on this one. All right. So this is a book I've had in my collection for years. It's a really cool key. It's where I believe Spider-Man finds out that his costume is actually a symbiote and tries to harm him or something like that. It's also the first time he's paper bag head man in this book, and it was in the newsstand, and it was in good enough grade for me to want to get it pressed and graded. I didn't think I'd get the 9.8, but I did think I could get in the 9s. So I did miss on this one with the 8.5. So this one kind of stings a little bit, but not as much as the 9.4, because I knew this was, with this type of cover, that the possibility of me missing something was definitely there, as opposed to a brand new, flawless looking book. Yeah, because I had some spine dings in the back. And they're very, very noticeable. Still a good looking book. 8.5 is a good grade. Like, it's like if you get an 8.5 book in your hand, you're looking at a really good looking book, especially if you're talking Silver Age and even Bronze. Like the Canto book, I had the Canto book, Canto #1 submitted, and it had the crease, right, the printer's crease, and that book, with everything else being flawless, was a 9.8. I got that book pressed into a 9.6, and the press obviously brought it up, but that just goes to show you that basically a single defect on the book, even though it's pretty significant, can bring almost near mint, or a near mint book down to all the way to an 8.5. 8.5 is a good grade. Of course, we want high 9s, that's, or even 10s or whatever. All right, so this is the last book, I think, of the batch. Yep. Okay, so we have had a varying, types of books, different ages, some copper, no bronze, right? I think that 60 cent is still copper. Anyway, so different types of books. This is Agents of Atlas, War of the Realms. So it's the first appearance of multiple characters. You got Luna Snow, Crescent and Io, Arrow, Wave, and Swordmaster's on the cover of cover A, but I don't see him here. You got White Fox there, but this is not her first appearance. But this book has a print run of 1,451. Very, very low print run book. And also very hard to find in high grade. It has color rub issues. There were some found in Walmart packs. Good luck getting those in 9.8. It can be done, but it's trickier. It's a little harder. So we got a 9.0 on this one. So we got into the 9s with this one. I was hoping for a 9.2 or a 9.4 on this one, but it's in the 9s. It has the color rub there. So my thoughts on this submission: a lot of great books. I really truly love all these books enough to get them slabbed. I thought they are all great, solid books. CGC is not giving away 9.8s easily anymore. They used to. From more forever, because I just really started submitting in the last couple of years. But I know that 9.8 has definitely gotten harder to hit, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, 100%. And you know what? That's a good thing. 9.8 is basically a perfect book. Obviously, it's not a perfect book, but it's close to perfect. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of most perfect books are assigned the 9.8 versus a 9.9 or a 10 with CGC. I think CBCS gives out the 9.9 and 10 more freely, more openly and freely. I'm not saying that that's wrong. I think that they are perfect books and they're just giving them the, you know, they might be a little more generous on the grade. Maybe they're trying to gain some ground on CGC by giving more favorable grades. You know, I would use CBCS if they had a nicer label. You know, they're supposedly their cases are really good. I would like to use them, but you know, right now, I would only buy a CBCS. You know, slab the book already. I would not submit to CBCS, not yet. I just don't think it's worth it. I really like the quality. I mean, from what I hear, the case is better at CBCS. I wouldn't know because I don't have any of the new CBCS cases, but just, you know, the label, it's the whole package, right? You know, I've heard Barack give the excuse that he doesn't want to take away any of the shine from the most important thing, which is our collectible, right? But the label doesn't take away from the comic. Nobody's like looking at the label and just like disregarding the content, right? The book. They're looking at both, you know, and it's about presentation. And right now, I believe CGC is the gold standard, and they definitely command more, and I think that's just the way it is. And unless CBCS really does something with that label, I don't see things changing. You know, it's a beautiful presentation. You know, even the 9.0, you still smile and looking at it, right? But that's it for tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.
Yo, raw raps, get off the ball sack, fall back. I'm the rowdy Rican rockin' a straw hat. What you call crack? That's Orlando's rhymes. Son, I'm all that. You can ask Amanda Bynes or Keenan and Kel. I'm steaming a L, a demon from hell with secrets on fiend.